Ooh. I think I play Sig here.
There is no obligation for the
Like, I think Ball Sig's okay because
sense
what
to you.
happens is the Sig becomes the pseudo main tank and becomes, like, stands in the front.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
We need a moment to ensure all our equations are correct.
That rhyme was pretty good though. I kind of got bopped, but like, he was also getting nanos and bubbles, so it's like kind of hard to keep up with him. Alright, let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Doom. Anna, D.Va. Zen. That was on the right side.
I told you to kill him again.
Yeah.
Nah. Can I do this?
That man, get. He was really busting my balls right now.
Oh, he's killing me.
You were close. You were rocked in his left, Mega.
He was happy.
Someone. Oh, nice trans. I try to great. I flux in. And heals if there are hills. Full rock, full one. And a right side.
Oh.
Anna's alone on the right.
Yeah, Tom's going right side. Oh, I didn't get fully healed.
Oh, that's Custa. Oh, hi, Custa. How are you doing?
Yo. Potentially. Fuck. Scratch that Torb? Yeah, sorry. I'll do it in a minute. I hear it through my through the walls in my mind, man. Oh, nice. Actually went pretty well. Vivian, pay. Do him on the right as well. Oh, nice bash. He's hacking in.
Lol.
I'm so sick of this fucking chicken out of a fella. Give a hack. Bob's up and he's getting trans. It's fine. Do more on divine point.
Sorry. Oh, that's so cool. Look at this low.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Squelch, done. Sorry. So Flux, well, they were gonna trance anyway, so I wanted to get a big Flux, but I knew they were gonna trance, so at that point I just need to get it out right. Oh, fuck. One's on the left side, he's flanking, I think. Oh my god, I almost died to that turret.
Both the Annas.
10? Yes. Oh, nice. What is that?
Something on her. Team's half.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Zen rocked in the guy? Trans? Yes, that was actually such a good rock.
Ball behind, ball behind.
Fuck! No reason to get that rock. Do one. Oh, I got pushed in! Damn it, dude! Shabbat Hook, thank you very much for the 15-month tier 2 sub. When people eat, I think he's just a troll player.
That music. It's playing again.
Win him on. Maybe I should have dropped my flux
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah, nice copy, nice copy. You need to take care of the Ana. Ana's in the back.
Can you touch?
Let's see, I
Oh
don't
my
think I
goodness,
know.
huge.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't get it.
Oh,
Oh, the Torb was behind me as well. What the heck? Alright.
That music.
Please use shift.
It's playing again.
Well,
I
okay.
could probably use it. I think the thing is, it doesn't really work against Doom, so I'm trying to like use it after he's punched me and uppercut me and stuff like that.
I have rally here.
I like using his insurance card. I could probably use it a little bit more. I need a flux here. I got a flux point. I fucking missed. That was such a bad attempt. I literally just rushed it. I know I shouldn't rush it. I wanted to get both. Literally, I would have been just better off getting one. Alright, I think I go D.Va for this last fight. Top on the left, I go.
Yeah, down for
Top one.
Good job.
Turret eliminated.
60 seconds.
D.Va. Fucked up. No fly.
Time to raise my DPS.
I have rally here.
Enemy turret ahead.
30 seconds.
I almost have that for you there, guys.
I think Doom's about to get nutted in. There he goes. Nice. Doom one. Doom's one out of this ult.
Honest one of it. Honest one.
D.Va one. D.Va very low.
Nerf this.
Doom one.
I'm back in the fight.
Nice play, blow.
Woo! Alright.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I think as soon as you got the Doom low flux of the 2 DPS, the biggest issue that I was having is that the Zen was saving transfer my ult. And they have such a high mobility comp that I have to really flux the backline. Like I can't, like either the Torb or the backline, like I can't really flux anyone else, so.
I play to win.
I think I'm gonna get tetanus just from looking at this.
I kind of want to go see you again.
Commences in 30 seconds.
Keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary.
Think you can keep up with me?
There is no obligation for the universe to
Go
make
hog
sense
now.
to you.
I wanna practice sick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A payload in motion stays in
Is Custa still doing casters to masters? No, I think they boomed themselves.
circumstances, of course.
Ah, that was so bad. There's a Zendai to the top. Good one. Alright, on point.
Orisa can die, Orisa. Going
Then
inside.
Zangadaya with Bat on the left.
Good night.
Behind you, Zan, watch out.
Fall out of the window. Alright. What map did you play on the game before this? What map was the first game? Lijiang.
Oh, never mind.
Payload is on its way.
Good
This
job.
is very aggressive.
Be careful.
Enemy turret ahead.
Full. Is that out of this? He got fucking pushed.
Yes, torn point back here.
He got pushed by the mine on the way out of the Transcendence. That was actually insane. So the rock missed.
Produces consistent results.
We keep it
We
rolling.
should
We keep it rolling.
continue.
What was coming?
Watching bottom left.
That's not.
The payload
Okay.
has reached the checkpoint.
I'm trying to get up. Top blow.
Activating the barrier.
Oh, that's really smart.
Both
Not to
healers
go.
are on point.
Barrier is about to break.
Torn.
Blocked. Good.
Dude.
And the apple.
Ball.
Thank you. Oh, you're here.
Rest up.
Here, drop down.
I'm backing up.
Yeah. You got it. Okay.
Please,
boy,
go that far. Backing up.
Trying to run as well. I have a flux here. I might go for it. For the high ground. Bull's coming behind you, Zen. Trying to cover you. Yeah. Could recognize it. Back now. Back out of this. There's no reason to do anything.
Yeah.
Top half on high. Top one. Alright.
No way.
I might flux it. Solid. Solid off in there.
Oh.
Solid one. Oh, what? There's a windowing bat behind me? Excuse me? I got D.Va.
I plan to win.
This.
Ball low, we can.
EMP activated.
This.
Kill that break, kill the break. There we go.
Soldier running right side. Yeah, nice body block.
Legs, nice.
D.Va on the right.
Yeah, I'm gonna rally here when the music starts.
Can we get the taunt on the left? Full blow. No way blow. Come on. Yes.
Time to raise my DPS. Enemy turret.
It's on the right side, kill.
Ball.
Ball one action.
Time to raise my DPS.
Keep back.
Oh, that's an inch. They're all low in the back corner. Wow. Shit, I thought my team was gonna be more available for that and that I wasn't gonna die that fast, but I should have. That was an inch. Maybe we gotta back out of this.
You lose that, I'm fine with that, They use a ton of balls right there. They use 4 balls for all. They use everything but
These windows.
Yeah, but there's
They have mine, but I think that's it. Or maybe
They
rest.
just switch over to you, so they definitely just have.
Give hacks, please. Bring it back, maybe. We get it. Yeah, fuck. This one's fun. What's going on? They're all top right. Holy. Top under. Top under. What? Give her above.
All systems checked out.
Give a hack.
Now show them.
Give a one.
Just then, ball, come.
Back in bottom right as well.
The ball,
Baby first. Left. Baby. Kill this rebound. Ah! I can't get there right now.
Time to raise my DPS.
So look. Okay, that's a lot of sustain.
Get through this.
Oh, can you live?
Time to raise my DPS.
We're going in the last fight. Pull in. Real low. Pull in. Nice.
Boosters engaged.
Do. Rig
lamp.
Rig now.
Break. Bat.
Nice.
Huge. Nice shot.
That was a
Nice
game.
job, guys.
Alright. I want to watch that back. At least I want to watch my defense back. I want to watch my sig.
Ready for battle.
Alright, let's have a look at this. I've said that I want to go back and look at these games, and I really do. Oh, wait, did that not go through? Alright, 1 second, I want to change my controls.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Attackers incoming.
Greetings.
Stop the payload.
Stop. Sorry, I didn't have my stuff set up for this. Give me a second. What am I looking for? Toggle. This is actually something that still really frustrates me. It is very unclear how to set this up for the review system. Like, where's fucking pause and play? Like, where's pause? This doesn't count, does it? No. Spectate toggle pause. Oh god. Spectate toggle pause. Thank you. Alright. Let's watch ourselves. Oh god, how do I get out of third person? Oh my god. Why am I in third person? This always annoys me. Spectate toggle third P. Alright, there you go. Oh, let's go. Control P, I've changed it, yeah. Alright. Let's have a look at this. We haven't done any VOD reviewing of myself. We're finally at that rank, and I think we're actually getting a little stuck with my gameplay, so I think I was making a lot of mistakes on Sigma. I preach this a lot, and this is what I did a lot when I was a pro player. When you just, it is so beneficial to go back and look at games of yourself playing whenever it's a good game. And I think the most important thing to highlight here as well, don't just go back and watch when you pound. Like, I didn't really pound on Sigma when I was playing on this defense. So it's like, why was I not doing very well? Why was I struggling thing? And the reason it's valuable to go back and watch is I can think back and be like, oh, I made this mistake, but you don't, there's a lot of little things that you don't realize that you're doing, especially like cooldown usage, play, positioning, all that kind of stuff, that you don't realize that you're making mistakes while it's happening. And you really need that hindsight to add to that. So that's what we're gonna do here. So I want to be holding this left angle. I'm trying to be the pseudo main tank. That was a good rock. I'm getting good damage in. Use the hands because I thought I was going to get hit by a Zen right click. So the thing that I'm mainly looking at, someone highlighted that I wasn't using left shift enough, so we're going to have a look at that, see if I could have been using left shift more. And the other one is going to be my shield usage. Like what I was doing with my shield the whole time, because that is something that I don't think I'm very good at. Like, I shouldn't have my shield out here. Like, there's no reason for me to have my shield out. As much as I'm using the shield, I'm completely full on health. Like, you don't need to use that. Reinforced Transcendence, shield comes out. Rock, all that kind of stuff. Left shift should probably be used here. Actually, I didn't need to use it there. It's good because I saved it there. I needed to press that like 1 second earlier. Like if I pressed that left shift 1 second earlier, I wouldn't have taken that much damage. But I'm just not getting healed here as well, which is a problem. Like I don't know where my supports are. The Zen's there. The Brig should not be here. That's for sure. I guess they got the kill, so you can't question it too much. So I think I just get double dinked by the Torb from across the map. I wasn't expecting that much damage. Alright, so we get the EMP. I don't really want to flux here. My shield should be out. It should be coming back. Nice. Oh, I should have used it. Yeah, once again, I think I'm using my hands just a little bit too late. Like, I think I'm over-expecting the hands cooldown. So it's like, it's only a 12-second cooldown. I could have used it earlier and I wouldn't have taken so much damage, and then I would come out of this with more, so. Okay, good rock into the D.Va. So I know the Zen has Transcendence, so I'm just gonna drop this, throw it on the Torb, that's fine. I'll take that trade. Actually, what I could have done here as well, so I press Q, right? As soon as I hear that Transcendence, I should hold. If I hold my ultimate, the Zen's Transcendence gets way less value. I would have been better off just like holding this, because then by the time I can wait this whole 5 seconds out, then lift them, and then by the time I've lifted them, the Transcendence will be over. So I definitely didn't need to rush this. I would have been better off just like hiding behind this water tower and then dropping it later. Instead, they get value out of the Transcendence because I press it. Might be nitpick, but I didn't see a reason to push onto the cart. Seems like it's important, improves their damage, not your own. It's important to keep applying pressure in some way, though. Like, I don't want to allow that D.Va to just sit on the cart. Like, I know what you mean when we were in this choke. Like, I don't want to let this D.Va just sit on the cart like that. I want to push her away and make her use resources to get back to the point. If I let her stay full health with full resources on the card, it gives her a lot more opportunity. So even though it's costing me resources and it's I'm taking damage, it's important to get them away. Just deny that space from them so that they can't just like overrun me when they want to.
Enemy turret theory is
Yeah, I think the rock on the D.Va there is valuable. I think this is what, going back to what you were saying, I think I could have used my left shift here earlier. So I'm 400 health, rock insta-shift. I should have insta-shifted here. But instead I take 2 extra Ana shots, I take the roll, and then I get too low and I die. So I could definitely have used left shift earlier. It seems like I'm using it just like a little bit too late. More than anything. Can you tell if wall hacks and spectate? I actually don't know, maybe. But I wouldn't. Need to throw our rock a bit more to the right, but we'll get the mech anyway. Once again, probably could have used hands there. Instead I use my shield, I lose all of my shield. I almost die here. This is, maybe I'm just like overvaluing hands. It's only a 12-second cooldown, but like I just refuse to use it here and I almost died at the torp turret. I thought he was gonna go behind me, but he went in front of me, which was surprising. Take the sleep, but that's fine. That's a great hack. Alright, we're getting the rally. I hear the balls, so I'm trying to get it. I think if I'm gonna drop there, I think I just need to assume the ball's there and start if I had started pre-charging that rock, I could have fucked that rock up, that ball up. Really good. The shield was good. I don't know if it was necessary. Like, where actually was that bomb? Because I thought it was gonna land on our balcony. Oh, but you should have straight up. I thought it was gonna land here, so I thought this shield was necessary to hopefully try and protect the Zen. But it didn't really do a lot. So just trying to keep pressure on the window and going back and forth between the two. This was a nice rock. Forces out the Transcendence. I should actually... I think I hold my flux here for a little too long. Knowing that they've used Transcendence, I should get flux and just use it. That's another bad rock. I'm like, the ball's already rolling by the time. Oh, maybe it was never a good time to use the flux. Maybe I could have just gambled there and used it. That might have been the play. Try and turn it with the flux. But instead, I just get moved around. I end up in Narnia and I just go down. Yeah, this is viewing my game for my own micro stuff. Because it was a close game, and I think I didn't play perfectly.
Enemy turret detected.
I should have heard that call if I did hear him. I should have used shift earlier. Like, my first reaction is to drop the shield. When I feel like my first reaction, like the shift, like the grasp, kinetic grasp is like an oh shit moment, right? For against a lot of heroes. Like I need to just be pressing that oh shit button earlier. I feel like every time I use it, I'm already like, it's too late. So this is a classic one. I've gotten too greedy. I wanted to grab both. If I want to grab both, I need to insta-cast it. But because I got greedy, I tried to hold it, and then I only went for one. The Zen doesn't even have trance yet. Like, if I had just fluxed this Ana, it would have been good. If I had put it here, I would have hit the D.Va, I would have hit the Ana, it would have been a great flux. But instead, I fucking got greedy on both supports. I guess I'll cut out of my shield, but the shield was good. Nice rock on those. Yeah, that was okay. I think I did that fine-ish. Alright, now we switch to D.Va. Let's have a look at my D.Va play. That was a dangerous play, but I think it was the right one. I'm gonna be careful about just using my matrix as I get it. You know what I mean? Like making sure you're letting it charge. Especially for incidental damage. Like, obviously Honestly, sometimes you need to just fucking use it every little bit on cooldown, but I think sometimes I get caught in that cycle of just using it, when I really, like, the damage that we would take wouldn't cost me too much.
Time to raise my DPS.
So I know the Doom's up here at this point. I'm just trying to control this platform. Like, that's the most important thing to me, because I want to not let this Doom up. But I don't think I can apply pressure to the Doom. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Because the Doom's about to go, right? And I think this is the right play to follow the Doom.
Defense matrix activated.
I don't know what I was matrixing there. That D.Va's really lucky she got whip shot into that corner, otherwise she would have lost mech instantly. Bomb goes up. This is a pretty good bomb. When they have mines up and we need to clear the point because they're going into overtime, I think that's the right bomb. I was running out of health as well, so good job. We get the proof on the Transcendence. Well.
Red.
Let's go again. Let's have a look at my Sigma on attack. Hands can eat lava. Yeah, hands eats anything defense matrix eats. Like, think of defense matrix and hands as like the exact same thing.
Of circumstances, of course.
I should probably be applying a little bit of pressure on this right. You see how I've done that multiple times, and I have learned this lesson since I started playing Sig. If you're gonna rock a ball, you either need to wait until he's already rolling and you know where he's going, or you need to do it before he starts rolling. Because if you try and do it, like, there's so much shit that goes wrong. Like, that's the third rock this game that I've sent. Like, I pulled as he started rolling. It's just impossible to A, predict where he's gonna go, but also he can just go behind walls usually. Well, make sure the turret's dead. I don't know why I put my shield out there. I could probably walk forward with hands right now. Just push them, and then as soon as they look at me. But I think I was worried about the bull, but I don't think the bull was who I should have worried about here. I probably should have pushed the back line earlier. Good shield. Right. That was not bad. That shield really needed a direction towards the thing. Would you think it's weird if I play with games with Ian shift reverse? For some reason, my mind can just not equate hands to shift. Hey, no, like, as I said, rebound your shit as much as you need. Honestly, one of the reasons I didn't rebind all my shit is because, and the reason I generally don't in most games is because it's, if you change PCs a lot, especially when you're a pro player and you have to play on a lot of different PCs, that kind of stuff, it's really fucking annoying to change your key bindings over and over and over again, so that's generally why I play mostly default, but I've always, like, the default ones are fine, but I understand people who change them. Like, there are definitely little things that are quality of life.
Enemy turret ahead.
Use Q and so then yeah, so it's like you have Q and E for your abilities. It's another one where I could have used my hands earlier. Didn't end up punishing me. I need to withdraw my shield right now. My shield was up for too long now. Okay, good pressure. EMP comes out. Insta EMP. Insta flux. Insta drop. It's a good flux.
Into the eyes.
Dude, that I can't believe that mine saved his life. I probably could have used hands here approaching this Orisa as well.
The experiment produces consistent results. We should continue.
How do you transfer your settings onto a Smurf? I don't know if there is an import code in Overwatch, so you just have to change it manually.
The checkpoint.
How did you feel when you found out Seagull uses Stephen Crouch? A lot of people do. That's like a very old school way. Like a lot of, it's a very RPG thing. You know, like RPG games, like they usually do those changes where like C is crouch and then Z is like prone, right?
Barrier is about to break.
That was a good rock.
Like Newton and the apple.
So the problem with Sigma here is I can do a lot of work on the ground, but I can't apply pressure high ground. And I've had this mistake. I've done this multiple times. So I like playing Sig on Junkertown, but I think on third I gotta be really careful. Damn, that was close. Nice rock onto that rig as well. Especially after like when they're playing Cold Soldier. I should have switched to D.Va earlier.
Barrier is
I think that was another one where I need to use hands. Like, my shield is just raining at me. Like, what the fuck am I doing with my shield? Like, I keep putting it out when I don't need to, and then if I do start getting shot at, I can just use hands, and then I'll have my shield available. I feel like my shield is a lot less existing because I keep like leaving it out or using it when I could have used a different cooldown. Why has Arista become so popular in the last few months? I think Arista's always been popular in some capacity because double shield is just very easy to execute. Arista's just very easy to play and hard to counter in rank. I don't know what rank you're talking about, but Arista's been pretty good for a while. Probably could have used hands across there as well. Yeah, maybe because everyone was playing Brawl 6 months ago. There was a lot of Brawl being played, right? A lot of Ryan. Oh, that's definitely what it is, actually. I remember. 6 months ago, Cloudy fucking changed NA rank forever when he decided to play Ryan Lucio everywhere. So what happened is everyone just started playing Brawl. So everyone started playing Brawl, and Arista's not good against Brawl. That was a bit of a throw by that job. I need to use this flux. Like, I think I'm holding my flux too long. Unfortunately, I press flux at the same time that he uses that. So the flux goes down, I get it on the soldier, which is actually not bad. He could have got out of that, I think, if he ran properly. I don't know why that BAP was there, but yeah. So I gotta switch to D.Va here. I think this is the right play. Like, you need something that can control that middle high ground. Like,
EMP activated.
so we give Custa a hand for not flying into mines. Yo, that's growth right there. Nice body block by that soldier. So now my job is essentially to control the high ground, right? Like, that's really all I'm trying to do. And here's something that I think a lot of lower ranks don't do. That is like a big thing. A super important thing you need to do, especially as a tank, is you're literally just setting the line further and further back for them, right? So me and the ball are unlikely going to kill anyone, but what we're trying to do is apply pressure in this thing so that they can't walk forward and take space. So that the fight next has to be from back here where we have all the positioning, right? So that's all me and the ball are trying to do, right? We're not going to get kills, we're just trying to stop. We actually do get this kill on the top because he overstays his welcome. But like, that's just like gravy, right? And when I was playing through Plat and Diamond and Masters, one of the big things is that people just don't take that space. Like, when they have an advantage, they just content with sitting on the card or just like playing back. You really want to have that aggression to stop them from being able to play the game that they want to do. And that's like literally everything I do. Like, if you think of me as like a fucking hound, like a dog, right? Like a herding dog. I'm literally herding them into corners. Like, I'm trying to herd them into these back corners and just apply as much pressure as I can. And now you're about to see me turbo it. This was a really bad play. I saw the brig get low, so I decided to commit. I actually wanted to back out of this, and I was going to go right. But then when the brig was so low, I went for it. But as soon as the bat heals the brig, it's just, that was such a throw. And that probably loses us this point, because I died. Like, this team fight, at least. Oh, nice play by the Echo. As my team backs up the point, yeah, but obviously you need to play within your team's reach, right? Like, and that's the thing that makes like great keepers great, is like their ability to, I guess, play greedy. So that's it, like jump up, take this space, make it so that you can't peek over. Now I want to take the other side, okay. They're over there, I'm trying to apply pressure. I'm gonna be careful about using too much of my matrix here. I took too much damage there as well, that was kind of bad. So I want to start the card going again, that was why I went there. I don't want the card to go too far back. Like, if we lose this team fight and the card goes all the way back, we're in a really bad spot. Bomb wasn't very good, I was hoping they'd be more aggressive, but I just took too much damage. Doing a bunch of dumb shit. We did get the mech though, which is pretty valuable. So now it's so like we have an advantage. It's literally just about pure aggression. I'm just going. I'm full sending at this point. It's kind of bad we let the baby get remech. So now the visor goes off. It's my job to catch that. I have full visor. I have full transcendence. Matrix. All the wrong words. So they've used rally. They've used molten core. This fight's over in terms of like we need to put a pause on this point. We just need our Uphold to live. And I think he does go on to live, which is nice. And that allows us to re-engage. So now they've used rally, they use molten core. I think here that the soldier's gonna come up right. I think this is the right play as well. I think I just want to deny them from taking this space. If they all stay down here in the bottom right, that's a win for us, right? I thought I heard someone coming up the stairs, but there wasn't. And then the ball gave me a freebie. I was like, I was actually so out of position, but then the ball just like made it worth it. Matrixing a bomb, just making sure I don't get hit by it. Touch point. Because the card's so close, they just have to start streaming onto it, and that's it. So, all in all, I think I gotta be careful with my Matrix for D.Va, but for most part, I really like my D.Va. I think my D.Va is my best character. My Sig, I think my positioning was honestly okay. Maybe a little bit out of position from time to time, but I need to work on not using my shield too much and using my hands, and also just using my hands more liberally, and then just being careful with the shield, and then fluxing is its own fucking mental gymnastics. But I think pressing it and then holding it for longer might be the bigger play if I'm not gonna combo with anything. All right, well, let's hope we can use that and learn that and move on to different things, and we can learn from that in future games.